Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Big developments from the United States are now shaking up the global legal and diplomatic world. The U.S. government has just announced sanctions on 4 judges from the International Criminal Court, or ICC. This comes after the court issued an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The United States has banned these 4 judges from entering the country and frozen any of their property or financial assets in the U.S. What's even more striking is that all 4 are respected women judges from different parts of the world: Slovenia, Benin, Peru, and Uganda. 2 of these judges were directly involved in the decision to issue the arrest warrant for Netanyahu. The ICC accused him and Israel's former defense minister of war crimes during Israel's military campaign in Gaza after the October 7, 2023 Hamas attack. The court pointed to evidence of starvation used as a method of warfare, which is considered a serious violation of international law. The other 2 judges were involved in greenlighting an investigation into alleged war crimes committed by U.S. forces during the war in Afghanistan. That's another key reason the U.S. is pushing back. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio made it very clear. He said the U.S. will take any action necessary to protect its sovereignty, as well as the sovereignty of its allies like Israel. He called the ICC's actions illegitimate and urged countries that support the court to reject what he described as a disgraceful attack on the U.S. and Israel. But the International Criminal Court didn't stay silent. It called the U.S. sanctions a direct attack on the independence of global justice. The court reminded the world that it operates with legal authority from over 125 countries from every part of the world. It's important to note that neither the U.S. nor Israel is a member of the ICC. But most U.S. allies are, including nations across Europe, Latin America, Africa, and Asia. Under international law, these countries are supposed to arrest individuals like Netanyahu or even Russian President Vladimir Putin, who also faces an ICC arrest warrant for the abduction of Ukrainian children during the ongoing war in Ukraine. This has become a major global debate. Should world leaders be protected from prosecution? Or should international law apply equally to everyone? Interestingly, this is not the first time the U.S. has clashed with the ICC. During Trump's first term, similar sanctions were placed on ICC officials. After Joe Biden came into office, those sanctions were lifted, and the U.S. began working with the ICC in some areas, such as investigating war crimes in Ukraine. Now, with Trump back in office and Rubio as Secretary of State, the U.S. is returning to a hardline approach, especially when it comes to defending Israel. Countries like Britain are caught in the middle. As a member of the ICC, the UK is legally required to arrest anyone with an ICC warrant. But they haven't clearly said whether they would arrest Netanyahu if he visits. On the other hand, Hungary, led by Trump ally Viktor Orban, has gone the other way, welcoming Netanyahu and even moving to exit the ICC altogether. This growing tension shows us that international law, diplomacy, and global justice are now more complicated than ever. Stay tuned with KLM Institute as we keep bringing you the most important stories from around the world. If you found this news informative, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Hit the subscribe button for more real updates, explained simply. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay ahead.